Greetings, God bless. I'm doing my morning Bible study and I'm watching Trey Smith's overview on signs. And something that I found very interesting was about this particular Hebrew, uh, these two words. So there's modern Hebrew and um, uh, ancient Hebrew and um, but what we're going to talk about is a particular letter called resh, which is equivalent to the number 200. So the word light in ancient Hebrew, I guess it's called pik. Vav is number 6. And so Jesus and the three men, the Jesus and the two, they all formed a Vav, because when they were crucified, hanging from their arms, their head and body depressed, and it formed like a Y, which is which looks like a Vav of the Hebrew letter Vav, and it's the number 6. And then the last letter of the pictographic Hebrew word light is resh. And so this resh kind of looks like a person to me. And take a look at it yourself in the thumbnail and tell me if you can recall who that reminds you of. Because first there was a person who it reminded me of. Um, just, it's very interesting. So then the Hebrew word in the pictographic Hebrew for skins is almost the same letter configuration except for the first letter, and we read Hebrew from left to right, is the word arum, which is um, the meaning of arum is crafty and deceptive. And so that's the first letter of the ancient Hebrew writing of skins. And so it's Arum, Vav, and Resh. But apparently, if I'm understanding correctly, the Resh used in the word skins is one without a face. Just like it almost looks like a profile person, and all you see is the top part in the back of the hair. So, years where you basically like you could just see their hair and like the top of their spinal column, so to speak. If you're kind of familiar with totalitarianism and fascism, it's those who have basically nothing more than a working nervous system that's required to make it work. So I just think, and I do believe that these there is a craft that's been at work the past few years, and of course, for millennia, because the craft, they would, if you were to talk to somebody in the craft, they would tell you, yes, it's true. Whichever group, secret society it would be. So the fact that this kind of covering, this kind of veil is crafty and deceptive, and that's the thing. Like, wh- it's come to my considered opinion that there's a lot of superstitious people. People have been made superstitious, whether they're on the left or on the right. I meet people who are claiming something happened that and it's just clearly superstitious because nothing's been captured on a slide. Nothing's been proven to be effective against this phantom thing that's never been quantified, and our trusted agents of the public good have admitted this to us, but nobody wants to um, follow the actual information. And what's maddening is Opponents of those of us who are asking questions are saying, well, look at the evidence. And then you show them the evidence that you're supposed to look at, and they refuse to see the evidence. Um, it's like this crazy, it's this insanity kind of a situation. So, um, anyways, I I do think that there's a lot of symbolism that's being revealed. There's a lot of evidence that's being made available to us if we're willing to look. And um, I just think it's very uh, interesting and compelling. So hopefully, I've walked through the minefield of Big Brother enough to get the gist of what I'm trying to say without making anybody upset. I mean, of course, the folks that are, and I'm talking about my friends and family. They don't even like any hints, much less asking questions. Which that to them, it should be a problem to them because they're so ready to jump on you for any hint of anything. But you can't even most politely and diplomatically and academically uh, ask any questions, express any concerns, uh, and that's like fascism. That's totalitarianism. That's being a bully. But being a bully has been normalized and has been um, deified. But only the left can be a bully. That's the thing, and nobody should be a bully. So, anyways, just wanted to share about that. Thank you for watching. God bless.